to the regular agenda. The first item, it's an honor to recognize Dr. William Downs, president of Gardner-Webb, here to give us an update on the state of the college. Mr. Downs.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, Commissioners. Thank you for the opportunity to meet with you. Bill Downs, president of Gardner-Webb University, and as president of Cleveland County's only four-year university, I thought it might be appropriate to come give you a little update on what we're doing. And the message tonight is in three parts. I want to extend some gratitude to this group and to this body, and I'll talk about that in a minute. I want to reintroduce you to GWU in terms of some of the things, the new things going on our campus, and perhaps most importantly, issue some invitations to you, to the county, ways in which we can strengthen the partnership and build a few bridges. First thing I want to do is recognize and thank the commissioners, the county speaker who's here tonight for the assistance that we received in building a very important new structure on our campus, a 900-seat amphitheater. That ended up being a $3.1 million project, but without your help, we would not have secured $500,000 of those dollars in a state appropriation. The first state appropriation ever, by the way, received by Gardner-Webb, because it was the first time Gardner-Webb asked for a state appropriation. So with the county and the town of Bowling Springs' help and the speaker, we were so grateful to be able to build that. That facility opened back in October, sold out crowd. If you're an old school bluegrass fan, we had Ricky Skaggs there, and it was a wonderful event, 900 people there. So a wonderful way, we think, to bring a campus and a community together through music. And we're just grateful for the partnership that allowed us to bring that addition to Bowling Springs and to Cleveland County. Hope we can do more things like that in the future. Also want to thank the commissioners and the county for including Gardner-Webb University in your recent economic impact study. We had no such data of Gardner-Webb University's economic impact on the county. So receiving this from you was very helpful to us to have a baseline. We were pleased to find out through the data that you folks collected that Gardner-Webb University has a total economic impact on the county of more than $155 million. $115 million in total direct spending impact from Gardner-Webb University, more than 1,300 total jobs generated, $31.2 million off-site spending by students and visitors, $84.3 million GWU local operational spending, and $8.0 million in total state and local tax revenue. So we frequently receive questions about how relevant we are to the county. And you guys helped us establish some of that relevance through this economic impact study. So we're grateful to you, and we hope we can do this on a periodic basis. So those are two big thank yous. By way of reintroducing Gardner-Webb, I just wanted, sometimes 8.2 miles is a world of difference, and I don't know how much folks around here know about what we're doing down there in Bowling Springs. But we've now got students from 91 North Carolina counties. We've got students from 45 U.S. states. We got students from 45 foreign countries in a one-stoplight town. We are Cleveland County's Division I NCAA school with 22 teams, more than 600 student athletes who are doing amazingly well. You see their most recent GPA at 3.2. We welcome you to our campus to watch and cheer the running Bulldogs. We're in the middle of baseball season right now, softball season, lacrosse, and others, tennis, golf. Love to have you join us and cheer on those young people as they do great things here in Cleveland County. We've got 163 degrees conferred since 1971. 27,617 of those degree recipients are still living and working and making contributions in the state of North Carolina. So I love the fact that your local university is producing graduates who stick around and do great things here in this locality. We're at about 3,200 students this semester. You see our tuition rate there. We tend to offer a lot of scholarships to our students, and the average cost of attendance is just above $19,000. What else can we say here? Our fall of 2023, I don't know if you follow enrollment trends in American higher education. It's becoming more and more difficult to attract and retain college students because there are fewer and fewer of them graduating from high schools. Our fall 2023 entering freshman class was 58 more than the previous falls, and at a small school, that's a big deal. Right now, we're 108 up for fall of 24 over this time last year. Net tuition revenue went up, increased the academic profile of the students coming into Cleveland County and studying at Gardner-Webb. All good signs for Cleveland County's four-year university. Wanted to underscore some of our programs of pride, especially starting with our nursing programs. You know, healthcare is a field that's going to become increasingly important. It's not going away. And right here in our county, we have one of, if not the most comprehensive set of nursing programs right there at Gardner-Webb University. Our Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing, our ABSN program, has grown dramatically in recent years from 14 students to 73. A Doctor of Nursing Practice, the DNP, has increased from 47 students in 2019 to 96 in 2023. So, as you think about healthcare and the challenges ahead post-pandemic, please consider Gardner-Webb as your partner and as your set of experts in that quest. Am I getting a hook? Is that a hook?
No, you're good.
Okay, man, I thought it was a hook. Because you don't want to miss this slide, folks. Okay, so when I got to Gardner-Webb 5 years ago, there weren't many students from Cleveland County attending. And that startled me and that worried me. And so we found out that people are spooked by what they fear is the price. So last 3-4 years, we've got something called the Foothills Commitment, and we want everybody in this room to know about it. If you've got a student who wants to go to school at Gardner-Webb University and they're going to come as a freshman and live on campus, we start every one of those Cleveland County residents off at 50% off Gardner-Webb's tuition. And then we start stacking different scholarships on top of that. And that has changed the whole dynamic. We are attracting lots and lots of students from the high schools in Cleveland County, and we're very, very proud because we should own our own backyard. So spread that word. If you're a Cleveland County resident and you want to send a new freshman to Gardner-Webb and they're going to live on campus, we're going to start you off at 50% off of our tuition. That is a pretty darn big deal for us. Other things that we are super proud of that you may not know but might want to know, New York Times did some college rankings late last year. The one there that I think we're the proudest of is when we came in number one. Number one, campus safety among all North Carolina colleges. Gardner-Webb University, Cleveland County, North Carolina. Our university police do an amazing, amazing job. So we're very proud of that, and parents of prospective students and parents of actual students are excited as well when they hear about that statistic. Now we're sitting here in the Board of Commissioners, and I wanted to share with you, because we're in the heart of public administration in Cleveland County, that Gardner-Webb has just launched last year a new online 10-month accelerated Master of Public Administration program. We're in our second cohort for that program. I believe, Richard, it's less than $20,000. So 10 months online, less than $20,000. A great resource as you think about the professional development of the people working in county agencies. That MPA degree right there. You don't have to send them to Chapel Hill. You don't have to, sorry about that, don't have to send them to ECU, which is where I was. You can send them right there to Gardner-Webb, and they can do it all online. Very, very exciting, and multiple starts during the calendar year. Some invitations to you folks. April 20th, we'd love to see as many people as possible come join us on Main Street and in the amphitheater, the new county-sponsored amphitheater. April 20th is the third annual Webstock. Webstock is our all-day music festival. We've got four bands from multiple genres. They will please everybody in this room. I guarantee that. And we have food vendors and arts and crafts vendors. Shut down the entire street. We've got 2 stages. It'll start early in the afternoon and it'll go into the early evening hours. We've had great fun the past 2 years. We think it brings people into the county and into Boiling Springs, and we think it brings people together for pure fun. So invite you to join us shortly after noon on April 20th, 2024 for the 3rd annual Webstock. Other things that I would like to underscore and invite the county to consider, we have a lot of wonderful space. I know you've got some great space at the LeGrand Center, at the community college, but we got some wonderful space at Tucker Student Center and across our campus, and we'd love to host you. We'd love to host conversations about things that you think are of importance to the county. This is just one example of us hosting a panel discussion on regional economic opportunities. We'd like to be at the table for those conversations, and we'd like to host you for those kinds of things that matter, whether it's healthcare or public policy, or whatever may be pressing on your agenda. We've got space, we've got expertise, and we've got an appetite for conversation. Other things that we think are relevant and that we're proud about that you may be interested in, we've created something called the Bulldog Community Discount Program. We have currently got 18 county businesses participating in the Bulldog Community Discount Program. These are things like the Fairfield Inn here, or Coach's Bar and Grill, or McDonald's in Boiling Springs. These are businesses who will give Gardner-Webb students, faculty, and staff 15, 20, 25% off when they come shop and eat there. It's great for our people, it's great for our campus, and it's also great bringing business to Shelby, bringing business to Boiling Springs and throughout the county. If you got a business, if you know a business and you'd like it to join that group of 18, we'd love to have you part of the Bulldog Community Discount Program. Eat, shop, play locally. We are all about that. April 10th is another date that we'd ask you to consider. We've got our annual big job and internship fair. If the county has labor needs and you want some smart people, some smart young people to work for you, we'd love to have you hire a Running Bulldog graduate. We're holding that in the Luke Shelton Convocation Center at Gardner-Webb from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And if you'd like any information about booking a space in there, we can make that happen at any time. April 10th, our annual job and internship fair. Some final things that I wanted to underscore. The Golden Leaf Foundation, you may be familiar with. The Golden Leaf Foundation does amazing things to invest in workforce development and economic development in rural communities like our own. They also invest in young people. Golden Leaf made its first official visit to Gardner-Webb University just a few weeks ago. They provide scholarships to 16 of our students, and we are extremely grateful to the way in which they invest in local students who then pledge to stay local and do great things here in Cleveland County. The important thing, I think, knowing what Golden Leaf is all about, is that Golden Leaf is about to open up some big grant competitions, which you may be aware, 7-figure grant competitions. I believe the county's going to be limited to a maximum of 3 proposals. Gardner-Webb would like to be part of the conversation about the county proposal that's going to Golden Leaf. I'm sure the community college would as well, and we would like to partner with you as we think about the proposal that you do send forward. If we could be at the table, we would be grateful. And one of the things that we would be talking about at that table is the biggest new dream coming to Gardner-Webb, and that is this building and the programs that will go in this building. Gardner-Webb University, we've had an institution there since 1905. We're about to start engineering at what has historically been a private liberal arts college. The regional employers told us that they need undergraduate engineering program in this part of the state. And so we have our renderings, we have our faculty needs, we are working on our equipment, we are working on our curriculum, and we're going to put an engineering building and an engineering program right on the campus of Gardner-Webb University with help and God's blessings. So we're excited about that. Love to talk to you about it. This is how you can contact me, President Downs at Gardner-Webb.edu. Just love to partner with the county, and I appreciate the time this evening. So thank you very
sir.
much, sir.
Appreciate your
Yes, sir.
presentation. Boards and Mayor, any questions, comments?
No, I was able to attend the Ricky Skaggs that night. It was a beautiful night, beautiful music, and they just kept on playing. They did a great job.
They did a wonderful job. Thank you for being there for that.